Howdy everyone, how are you this Sunday evening? The topic today is Eat a Good Personal Growth Story Every Day. I am Bess McCarty, founder and coach with the MLM Millionaire Club School for Network Marketers, also called the Shrink of MLM. So just today I was thinking, oh gosh, I need to hear a good personal growth story today to inspire me about success and to remind me about how life is always working for our benefit. Hi Debbie, hi Alicia, how's everybody? So glad you're here. So I got some cool stuff to share with you today. So I was thinking, okay, I need a good personal growth story today. I'm hungry for that, just like you're hungry. And I thought, well, what's wrong with me? I've read a million of those. I have all the books and stories and have heard all the talks and everything, and I've given all the talks and everything. So what's wrong with me? Why do I need one? I thought, oh, it's like food. We get hungry every day, right? We need to input new things and new stories so that we can grow, and that food produces something, new energy today, or new body systems or something. But I need it today because I'm a new person today. So it's okay to need my personal growth every day. Anyway, we've heard that. Alicia, oh my goodness, Alicia, congratulations. She says, I was down in the dumps today and I had 3 people that signed up on their own. Life goes in cycles. Life really does test us, doesn't it? I bet you that happened to you because you must have you must have earned it in some way. You must have given energy and love and effort in some way that didn't come back to you until it surprised you with that, I bet, huh? Congratulations. Thanks for that beautiful story right there. There's a success story. Yay. And Kawaja, nice to see you. Let's celebrate with Alicia today. This is something. That is awesome. So, because of the constant need to eat, the constant need to input personal development every day for the new growth level that I'm reaching today that I didn't the other days, that's one reason that I'm coming on Facebook Live every day for you for the next 90 days to share with you a story, hopefully that will uplift you. And also, a second reason is to ask you a favor, to let you know what I do in case you run across the right person that you can refer them to me. I'd appreciate that. Hey Kareen, welcome, and Joanna, so glad to see everybody. Awesome. So, my story, or what I do, I guess. I am a body-mind therapist and coach for 30 years in business and life. I've been helping people to embrace these lessons that life brings us and to benefit from them. I've been coaching network marketers for the last 10 years, one-to-one, and also in my school, the MLM Millionaire Club. As the Shrink of MLM, I help people to break through stuck places fast and shorten their learning curve. I love to help people get there faster, easier, better, and farther. Why not? And to turn fear and negative beliefs into results. Hello, Deborah. Awesome. So glad to see you. Thank you for waving and thank you for being here. And Ron Henley, awesome. So glad to see everybody. Wow. This is a party. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Deborah. You always do too. Thank you so much. So here's my story. I hope that it motivates you. I hope that it inspires you too. Because I used to be so shy as a kid. Now I'm on Facebook Live. But I used to be so shy as a kid that I would hide in my room when company would come over because I was scared of not being liked, not being approved of being criticized, that I wasn't good enough. So how did I get from that to joining a network marketing company, going door to door, being on a stage, becoming a speaker and a trainer, winning a cruise to the Bahamas, and all this stuff as a leader in network marketing? Hello, Kevin. Glad to see you, dude. Glad you're here. And Moises, glad to see everybody from Brazil. All right. I just love it. Thank you for being here. What a party. And thank you for the likes and loves. I really appreciate that too. So how did I do this? I focused, how did I get from shy to becoming, a public person, a public speaker and all that stuff? My secret is that I focused on service. When I was this was in my early 20s, by the way, that I was doing this. And I remember I read a 17 magazine as a teenager that said, when you are with a guy and you're feeling nervous and shy, your attention's on yourself. So turn the attention on the other person, on the guy. Start asking him questions about himself. Become sincerely interested in the guy. And I thought, okay, that gets me. So fear and nervousness is really selfishness, keeping the attention on myself. So I started doing that even in my network marketing business. When I was scared to talk to people, am I good enough? And all that stuff, that's all about me, right? So fear is really selfish. So I turned it around, made it about them. These people need my help. There's people in trouble nutritionally. A lady in my neighborhood, when I went door to door, she had hot flashes. And she said, when I took your product, it was a nutritional product at that time, that the company that I'm not in one anymore. I'm dedicated to being a totally generic network marketing coach. But that made my day. She said, I took your product and I don't have the hot flashes anymore. And I thought, oh, I helped somebody, you know, and this can help somebody. And I got to get over me and go and think of the people that need me. So that helped me to get over shyness. And another thing was remembering, looking in the mirror and saying to myself, you are valuable and lovable. Even if people say yes or no, you know, that your valuable and lovability is still intact. So I learned to increase my self-esteem. And Kevin says, hi. And I had to learn, Alicia, I had to learn better service on a budget. Yep. Thank you. Thank you for your likes and loves and comments. I like those, and I will take questions at the end too. So please bring those on, and I like sharing your wisdom with everybody as well. So I overcame this. I was able to do network marketing full-time for years, and it really helped me to raise my son as a single mom, thank goodness. You know, you call your own shots and all that stuff, and you can be with your child as you want. When my nutritional company went out of business, I became a body-mind therapist because I wanted to work more with my own issues and help other people with theirs too. When I worked with my clients and students, I became a teacher at Body Mind College for 15 years in San Diego. When I was working with my clients, students, and myself, I noticed that I could move them and me quickly from problem to solution real quick in minutes in 4 simple steps. So I trademarked this process, I evolved it, and developed it and called it Real Conversations with Ourselves. It's a self-coach method. I'll put a link so that you can get some free lessons for yourself of how to do this, because it's real simple. You just look at what's bugging you instead of letting it going underground. Like I did this last night, some things that were bugging me about growing my business. And I realized, what inner talk do I do? What am I telling myself about this? And I captured my thoughts before they could go underground again, because when they go underground, they can sabotage me or anyone. So I quickly grabbed a pen and paper and journaled and wrote those down so that I'd bring the subconscious to the conscious. And then I looked at those and I did real conversations on those. It only took me minutes, but I got to see what I was needing and supplied that need. I'll go into that more in detail sometime, because this is quickly just my story. But hi, Alan, welcome. Glad to see everybody here. Thank you for your likes and loves. Also want to hear where you're from and your comments and your questions. And, you know, if you got a favorite emoji, go ahead and drop that in there, because I like to see what those are too. Pictures are worth 1,000 words. All right, so I became a body-mind therapist, developed the Real Conversations process, which I think this is why I'm here on this earth, is to bring this to people. So I'm glad to leave the link for you to get that for free, and to learn this process yourself, how to move yourself real quick from problem to solution in minutes in 4 simple steps, just like I did last night with my challenge, my negative talk that I was telling myself. And I got to see, well, what am I needing under that, and how can I supply that need? Then the negative talk goes away. It works. Every time. For 20 years, this has worked well for me and other people. So I will post that so you guys can get that. Here's my story. My story again. I'm a coach. I get a coach, a business coach, and he says, okay, you need to niche down. You help everybody, right? But you need to niche down. And I said, okay, well, then I'll niche down to business, helping people in business. And he said, niche further. I said, okay, network marketers. because I was one and I'm inspired by them, and you guys are all my heroes. Hi Nancy, welcome. Thank you for being here. You guys are all my heroes. Network marketers really face themselves every day, and I wanted to be there for them and help them to, again, make their path easier and shorten their learning curve. And so this was about 10 years ago. I decided to niche down to network marketers, make these my specialty. And it turned out I discovered that my fiance was ashamed of me. He was ashamed to tell his coworkers what I did. We all go out to company dinners and stuff, and he didn't want people to know what I did. And that shocked me. I didn't want to create a rift in my own home. So it took me 2 weeks of deep soul searching and internet searching and spiritual questioning to say, do I want to pursue this? And it came up, yes, I do. That experience of facing MLM stigma in my own home strengthened me, gave me that spiritual muscle. So I can understand what that's like. I helped other people to reach breakthroughs too. Like, you know, if you've seen Tony Robbins' breakthroughs, mine are like that with people. They happen that fast, a lot of times, not always, but many times. And I developed a system called the mindset clearing, where we go back deep into childhood and clear out the negative programmings like mine was, right? Not being good enough, not feeling like I'll be liked. And cleared those out, and I help people to change that original programming. Hi, Alan. Alicia says the best motivation is someone telling you can't. How about if we tell ourselves we can't? Alicia, does that count too? Or does it have to be someone else? Just a thought, just a question for thought here. Food for thought. How come another person can be stronger than us? Yes, she says, yes, it can happen. But we got to be aware of it, right? Because if somebody else tells us that, it's evident, but we might not be aware that our own negative thinking is telling us that. That's why it's subconscious. It's underneath. And if it's hidden from us and we're not aware we're doing it, how can we change it? See? So that's why the journaling and listening and being aware of what my inner talk is, my negative inner criticism is about. Yeah. It can hide from us if it's underground. So that's the purpose of having these real conversations with ourselves. I hope this helps somebody today. So, the results that I've been getting working with network marketers like this is that a young man came to me not long ago wanting to break into six figures. He felt stuck where he was, and he just couldn't break into his six figures in his business, even though he'd been doing it for 3 years. His goal was to jump a rank. We did a mindset clearing with him, a lot of personal growth, and we polished up his skills and everything. Then he did a 60-day challenge, and he jumped not 1 rank, but 2. And he broke into that 6 figures. And today, he is traveling the world and living his dream. I just saw pictures on Instagram. Again, all summer he's been traveling the world, living his life. As a result, other people that I've helped, it's helped to overcome handicaps that they've had, such as one man had a lifelong fear of heights. He could not go downtown among tall buildings, skyscrapers. He could not ride up in an elevator. It severely hampered his professional life, all his adult life. And he went to the top psychologists at UCSD in La Jolla, and they could not help him to overcome that. 3 sessions with me, and he wrote and says, I'm happy to tell you it's all clear now. I can go downtown, I can go up in an elevator. My life has completely changed. I'm no longer crippled by my fear of heights. My professional life is now free and open. So that made my day. And another man was sent to me as a body-mind therapist by his chiropractor. He said, I think there's a pattern here. This guy comes every year, for several years now, a car accident, comes to me for chiropractic. And I think there's a pattern here. So we did uncover what that pattern was and how this negative programming from childhood had been causing him to have these accidents. Every time he'd start to succeed, he'd hear the negative programming, you can't do that, you don't deserve that, you can't be doing this. And it would knock him down again. So and again, he was seeing psychotherapists for 3 years, hadn't been able to change that pattern, but after 3 sessions with me, he's never had a car accident since. So that's the power of doing this Real Conversations and the work as I do it. So as a result, I have several top earners in network marketing referring people to me when they get stuck, they don't know how to get out of it, when they don't make their calls because of fear. And believe me, even some of the top earners have this fear yet, or it comes back. So you're not alone. They refer people who are struggling at any level, because every level has its own challenges. So I'm able to work with these people. Besides the mindset, I also teach the 7 skills that Eric Worre mentions in his GoPro book, 7 Steps to Becoming a Network Marketing Professional. And that is finding people to talk to, inviting them, presenting, follow up, signing them up, get them started real fast, and fast success, and getting people to events. So this is the coaching that I do, both mindset and skills. And I'm wanting to tell you my story here in case you know people that you could send to me. Because business and personal life overlap, I also help network marketers when they have relationship problems of any kind. I teach a really good communication system for that eliminates blame, demands, requests, and comes from, it talks about observations, feelings, needs, and requests rather than judgment, blames, and demands. It's magical. It really works in relationships. Also help people with health, because health affects your business too, right? People want to lose weight, get healthier, become more fit and young, and I walk my talk. Have very, very good nutrition and exercise, and I think that's real important to make sure that your coach walks her talk. So the ways that, thank you again for all the likes and loves, I appreciate it. Anybody got a question or comment or insight, please type that in. I'll be able to, we'll be able to cover those in just a minute. I offer private, so the way that I help people is I offer private coaching. I also help them through challenges, 30, 60, or 90-day challenges. And I have the most evolved, state-of-the-art way to do that of anybody that I know in network marketing. I really have an excellent program for accompanying people through challenges. But some people like private coaching. And also I teach network marketers in a school, the MLM Millionaire Club, with my partner, Jeff Gamble. I also have a book called Always Get a Yes, and I have a ton of free stuff. So you can see that for anybody in network marketing, I have something for everybody at whatever level that they're on. And Alicia has a question in just a second here. I'll just, before I take the question, I'll just round up real quick with saying that I love helping network marketers to overcome the blocks so that they can be in control of their life and their dreams, and influence an amazing team, and make residual and income and friends for years to come, and get their team on stage too. That's even more thrilling than them getting on stage. So if you know of anyone who can use my help, I offer them a complimentary coaching session for people who are serious. You can introduce us on Facebook Messenger or share this post with them. I would be delighted. Okay, now questions. Alicia says, how do I connect with my team that is spread out across the U.S.? Hey, how about doing a Facebook Live meeting for them and invite them on? How about doing a Facebook group, and have everybody join in there, and you can do a meeting as well from there. But a Facebook group is generally how people are, get them on Facebook, Alicia. That is how people connect in the group. You can do conference calls, you can post them and replays in your Facebook group, and most people's groups are not local. Some of them are, but most of them are spread. But thanks to the internet, my goodness, and to social media, it makes it real easy. Does this help? You private message me if you want more about that. And hello, Tiffany, welcome. And Alicia says they ghost me. Is that right? Is that what you mean? And Deborah says, awesome. Alicia says, I do have a group, and some I just can't get them to engage. Okay, so how do you get people to engage? First of all, check you. Make sure that you are active yourself, because you're a role model. How many presentations do you do a day and a week? I hope that active network distributors do at least 2 a day, 2 presentations a day. And if you really want to step it up, 5. And if you're doing a challenge, 10. So what level are you on? Do you do 2 a day? Or do you do 2 a week? Or 2 a month? Or 2 a year? And I don't count, when I help people through challenges, especially when I coach them, I don't count so much the results and sign-ups and sales that they get, as much as how many presentations they do. That's your key performance indicator. That's what you track and keep track of. Not even how many calls you make to get there, but how many goals, how many presentations are you doing? And can you set a goal for yourself of doing 2 a day? Then, Alicia, tell your team about your adventures, because you're gonna have cool stories to tell. Like people say, man, I was just needing you. I'm so glad you called. I was just asking, how can I overcome this or that, or how can I make money that I need? And then you call. So you're gonna have really cool stories to tell your team. So when you're active, you tell your team. You tell those on conference calls or one-to-one when you talk with them, and that inspires them. Number 2 is expect that only 10% are going to be active. So if you don't have enough active ones, do more presentations, get more people in, because probably 1 out of every 10 presentations you do, will they join you as a customer distributor. And 1 out of every 10 who join you are going to become active. So you can see that you need to do more. If you want more active people, do more presentations, therefore you get more recruits. And then tell their stories to the other ones to inspire them. That's being a good leader. And by the way, Alicia, hop on our weekday, Monday through Friday, daily MLM lunchtime leadership shows that Jeff Gamble and I teach. He's a certified John Maxwell trainer. And John Maxwell's like the ultimate leader teacher, right? Leadership teacher. So Jeff is certified in that, and therefore he can teach this on the Facebook Lives. We do this together. And it's free and open to everyone, noon Eastern Time, every Monday through Friday. Just go to the Facebook group, MLM Lunchtime Leadership Show, and you can join us there. And you will pick up great tips for being a good leader. She says, thank you, will do. I caught one, so I need to catch up. Yeah. Also in that Facebook group, you can get the replays there too. A link to all the replays in the past. There's 21 laws. We cover 1 a day. They're really cool. It will change you and your team. My goodness, it will. Anybody else? Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. I can see who's on here. It's still Kevin is on, and Nancy's on, and Debbie. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for the likes and loves. Maybe I've kept you long enough here. Going to do one of these every day. Every afternoon I will. So any closing comments, questions? What was your favorite takeaway from today? You got something you can use? You can put to use in your business? Maybe it was to not let things go underground and negative thinking or talking your problems, get those right up and out in the open so that you can heal that. Every problem is a sign of an unmet need. That's the heart of the real conversation secret process right there. That's the heart of that process. Every problem is really a sign of an unmet need. You uncover what that need is, meet the need, problem goes away. No kidding. Even the procrastination of not making your calls. I guarantee that. Get my real conversations process in the link and learn how to do this for yourself. It's all free. And if you get stuck, you can always call me or private message me and say, hey, I want to work through this. I think I might need private coaching. Give me my complimentary coaching session. And of course, you can tell anyone who might need this to refer to their complimentary coaching session if they're serious about working on themselves. I only work with serious people. And catch up. Self-talk. Self-talk, that was Alicia's takeaway. Self-talk. Awesome. Be aware of that. Get it out in the open. because the subconscious is what's hidden below ground, right? So we want to get it out and open to the light of the day and the light of our awareness and light of our help. And if anybody needs help, help's always available. Remember, there's never a problem without its solution. Life does not give us a challenge without a solution to that challenge. And this is my life work, is to help people solve that, meet those needs, make your life easier and better. That's my job. That's what I'm here for. Nice way to put that. Thank you. Kevin, the link. The link will be there, Kevin, as soon as I'm finished. Maybe you have it already, but maybe you don't. I'm not sure. So I'll put the link. Well, I'll close now. Thank you all for being here. I'll be back tomorrow afternoon. Think of other people. Think of, do you know someone who can use this? Who can, then I'd love if you introduce us on Facebook Messenger. Thank you so much, everybody. Your likes and loves, and I love you. We can do this. You don't have to do it alone. You're not meant to do it alone. Thank you. Bye-bye. See you tomorrow.